Hello, new video. Um, Again, a lot has happened. Never a boring day in DeFi or for crypto in general, for that matter. So let's talk a little bit more about Pantherswap and about Autoshark and about obviously about Bunny as well, because Pancakebunny, there's a lot that's happened. Before I go into anything though, please do me a favor. Use the referral links down the bottom in the description of the video, because those referral links will give me a little bit of a kickback on all your earnings. Those earnings are not coming out of your earnings. They are minted as part of the protocol. So don't worry, you're not paying for me. It is just the protocol minting a few extra tokens for me as a reward for referring you on. So if you want to use PantherSwap, if you want to use Shark and you found my videos, AutoShark, and you found my videos useful, please use my referral links. Thanks. On to Pancakebunny. We have to talk about this. I know we normally don't talk about Pancakebunny, but obviously there's a lot of questions. What happened? Um, Essentially, Pancakebunny did not get hacked. Everyone will tell you that Pancakebunny got hacked. It didn't get hacked. I disagree with that. No funds were stolen. Everyone's bunny tokens are intact. Everyone's the vaults were not compromised. No money was actually stolen. Nobody stole any tokens from any wallets or any smart contracts. The only thing that happened, well, not the only thing, the thing that happened is the thief, I'm not going to call them a hacker because they're a thief, not a hacker. What they managed to do was they managed to craft a very, very insidious transaction that uses something called a flash loan to briefly borrow millions and millions and millions of dollars, right, worth of tokens, and use all that money to exploit an inefficiency in the economics of the entire ecosystem that allowed them to mint millions of bunny tokens, which they dumped on the market. Now, AutoShark actually wrote a really good article on this. I recommend you go ahead and read it if you want more details. It shows you a little bit of the transaction stuff as well. Um, but essentially, what a flash loan is, a flash loan allows you to loan money on the blockchain um, without any collateral and without paying any interest. The only condition of the loan is that you pay it back by the end of the transaction. If you don't do that, the transaction is rolled back. So, in other words, you have to be able to pay it back. Now, the reason why this mechanism exists, because you might think, yeah, why would we build such an exploitable mechanism, is because flash loans are really important in keeping the market efficient. So think about things like arbitrage trading, etc. They need to, we need to move a lot of money very quickly to make that work, to make that profitable. Arbitrage trading, as much as you might not like it, is really important in keeping markets efficient, keeping prices same across different markets, etc. Um, Flash loans are really important in that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, flash loans can be used as well to exploit other inefficiencies in the market, as has happened just now. As a result, the amount of money locked in Pancakebunny dropped from 9 billion to 1.3 billion. Obviously, a lot of people running away, no longer trusting the platform. But I think that trust will come back for the simple reason that the developers have come forward with a really good plan to move forward, to move ahead and they've really learned their lesson and they've really come forward with a comprehensive plan that not only compensates the old holders of Bunny, by making sure that they regain their capital, but doesn't at the same time screw over new holders of Bunny because the Bunny token crashed to only $3. Obviously, a lot of people bought in to make money off that because the Bunny token, as you can see, has already bounced back to $50. So a lot of many people have made a lot of money off that bounce back to $50. Um, and the developers have managed to find a balance in which they are able to keep everybody happy. Now, is the token going to come back to pre-exploit levels? I think it will, but it's going to take months for the simple reason that the exploit released a lot of extra supply in the market. The bunny token has inflated massively within the space of one transaction. Um, and for the developers to do buybacks and burns on that is going to take months to completely resolve that. But as such, if you've got a, if you've got a bit of resolve, buy Bunny, stake Bunny, because you will make a profit on the in the mid to long term, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion, just my analysis. There might be people who think differently and who think, the trust is lost and the token goes to zero. This is crypto. You never know. But in my opinion, this token is currently a buy. Anyway, enough about Pancake Bunny. We have to talk about it for the simple reason that it's because Shark is a fork, but let's talk about Autoshark. Autoshark, as you are familiar, as we have spoken about before, is essentially the yield maximizer built on top of the Pantherswap ecosystem. And as such, we have two pools. We have a Panther pool, which, obviously, you use to stake auto compounding Panther, and a Shark pool, which you use to earn more shark to stake and earn not just shark tokens, sorry, to earn wrapped BNB tokens right here. Um, Now, how that all works is best explained in a diagram because it's a little bit complicated and people get a little bit confused. And I found this diagram on Telegram. And if you made this diagram, please let me know. I want to give you credit where credit's due, but at this point, I just simply don't know who made it. I'm just going to use it to briefly explain to you what's going on here. If you stake your Panther in the Panther pool, here's what's going to happen. You send your money into the smart contract and you start earning. Now, the smart contract, so the vault pool, what it does, it automatically compounds your gains. So what it does, it uses the pool here, and it will just periodically compound, which maximizes your gains on this pool, right? That's why the APR is so high. The APY is so high. There's more to it. We'll talk about that. But it does that. Now, as a result, you are earning more Panther. You are basically just earning more Panther. However, and this is where the platform gets a little confusing, but this is what happens. The moment you claim your rewards, 30% of your profits gets converted into BNB, into Binance tokens, right? So 30% of your compounded Panther, only your profits, not your underlying collateral, gets converted into BNB. Now, a part of that is shared into that Shark pool here, where it is used to pay out holders of the Shark token, right? So people who hold that Shark token, they get paid out in BNB or wrapped BNB. The other part is used to mint Shark tokens, which are sent to you as part of your rewards. So part of your rewards get paid out in Panther, 70%, and the remnant, the other 30%, get paid out in Shark tokens. Now, um, you might be wondering, okay, if only 30% of my earnings is currently getting paid out in Shark, why am I actually earning more Sharks than I am earning Panther? That is very simple. I can very easily explain that to you. That is for the simple reason that um, there is a multiplier in effect. So the Autoshark, if you go to Autoshark, you can see here that there is a 5 times multiplier in effect currently on this Panther pool, which means that you are not just earning Panther, but you're earning 30% of your profits in Shark multiplied by 5. That's also why the APY is so high. This multiplier is obviously only temporary, but it is put into effect in order to attract people, obviously, into the Autoshark platform. Note how there's currently $13 million deposited, which isn't that much, especially when you compare it to how much is there currently in Pantherswap? $340 million here. This platform still has a lot of room to grow. Now, one of the reasons why it still has a lot of room to grow is because there's not that many vaults available yet, right? All you've got is Panther and Shark. These two in particular are very interesting. If you are currently farming on Pantherswap, keep an eye out for these. As soon as they come out, because these farms, they're going to be very lucrative. I wouldn't be surprised if the APYs here are going to be higher than 10,000%. So keep an eye on this. because there's going to be a lot of money to be made in these pools. Also, Shark pools, Shark BNB and Shark BUSD for providing liquidity for the Shark token, obviously going to be handsomely rewarded as well. So a lot happening on Autoshark. One more thing though before we wrap this up is the fees. Because people are getting confused about the fees. Why are the fees so high? That is because of the Panther token. So the Panther token, as you're aware, levies a 5% transaction tax on every single transaction conducted with it. Now, let's just go through the process here to hopefully explain to you, how we get to this 9.75% fee every time you either stake or claim. Assume I have 100 Panther tokens and I want to deposit them in this auto compounding vault. What I do is I deposit my 100 Panther here, send them. Now, because of I have to send them into the smart contract for this vault. Obviously that is a transaction conducted with the Panther token. A 5% transaction tax gets levied, and they end up with 95 Panther tokens in the vault. Now, the thing is, the vault on its own doesn't do much. It needs to use the Panther pool, right? The Panther staking pool on Pantherswap. Now, in order to do that, it needs to send your tokens there, which incurs another 5% transaction tax. So here we go. You end up with 95 tokens, which are sent, to take off another 5% from 95, and you end up with 92.5 tokens in the pool to be actually compounded. That, that basically adds up to a 9.75% Pantherswap fee. Sounds like a lot, and it kind of is, realistically. That being said, the you know the APRs and APYs on this platform are so high that it really doesn't matter. Like within like the space of 20%, it will take almost a month to earn that back. But by that time, from then on, everything is profit. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is a no-brainer. If you are staking for the long term, get your money out of here, put it in here. If you're not doing this, you are leaving money on the table. I hope this video was useful to you. I hope I managed to explain a few concepts to you. If it was, do me a big favor and please use the referral links down in the description of this video. Thank you very much, and I hope this was good for you.